Hey, Andrew.
Hey, Justin.
Whoa, that was too fast. Andrew.
Justin.
Okay, how do we start this? First of all, we owe an apology to everyone because it's only been a week, so of course we have an apology.
We owe an apology to someone?
Well, there were not clappers for everybody.
Oh, that's true. That's not on us, though.
I did feel a little bit like Michael Scott in that moment and been like, where are the friggin' clappers?
I know. I have to get out of bed and I have to turn my light off now.
Yeah, it still wasn't that clapper.
All right.
But we'll never know.
I'll never know what
never
kind of
know.
clapper it was.
Yeah.
I thought everyone was getting clappers.
Yeah, that's me too. So sorry if you expected a clapper. Also sorry if you didn't get a magnet because we did get magnets.
We did. We got 2.
Yeah.
And then I found another one on the ground while we were walking
You did.
in. And then while we were buying merch,
Yes.
remortgaging our house to buy merch because
After
of the
sending
sheer
in
amount.
The longest
The
line.
longest line. But how cool was that?
It was awesome.
Everyone was so excited.
Yeah.
I was struck by this elderly gentleman and his need for a magnetic schedule because he didn't hit me. That was
Yeah,
funny.
that's
But I was struck by his need because he walks up to the counter and he says, "Where do you get the schedules?" And I think he was like willing to buy one.
Yeah,
I should have sold it to him.
Yeah.
I should have said, "Hey, buddy, how much money you got right now?" No, I'm kidding. And he was like, and they were like, "Oh, sorry, that was a giveaway." And I just happened to have a second one.
Yeah.
And I said, "Here, you can have this one though." And you should have seen this man's face. I thought he was going to hug me.
Yeah.
Like he was like taken back that I would do something so nice.
You
And that's what
restored his faith in humanity.
That's what we do with the AudPod.
Yeah.
We restore people's faith in humanity. So, sir, if you're listening,
Yeah.
he's not listening.
He's not.
But sir, if you're
Might be.
listening, you're welcome.
Yeah.
And I can set you email and I can give you my e-transfer.
$40.
$40.
Welcome to the AudPod, where we're talking Kitchener-Rangers hockey with the AudBalls themselves, Andrew and Justin. Take it away, fellas.
But being at the store was awesome. The new and improved Rangers Authentics looks great.
Beautiful store.
They did an amazing job. I love the sign, the light up sign out front. I love the flow because you can now walk in from the main concourse and then you exit out that side door. That was always a little strange as the entrance.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so this is much better. Tons of amazing gear from Civilian and the other Ranger stuff. I don't know.
The
I don't know where they
civilian
get the
screen
other
printing
but
stuff was the
highlight.
The highlight,
Yeah,
for
it's
sure.
so good.
And I think just like generally, just the store is bigger. Like there's less of there's still like the memorabilia throughout, but there's less of this is just dedicated here. So there's lots of space to walk around and look at all the different types of merch. So it seems like they're trying to do more of that, which is really nice.
There was not lots of space on Friday because the place was friggin' packed.
It was unbelievable. I don't know. That's quite the success. If I'm a Rangers executive, we're all patting ourselves on the back.
Yeah.
You guys did a good job.
Bang up job on the merch.
Yes. Absolutely.
I bought a half zip sweater. It is about 14,000 degrees in this room today, so I am not wearing it, but I will be showing it off.
I am wearing a long sleeve shirt. Yeah. I'm suffering through it because I interacted with the designer and I said that I would wear it on the pod and I'm just sitting here sweating.
I promise I'll wear it not next week because I think it will still be warm, but in the near future.
Fair.
In the near future.
Fair.
Okay, Andrew, we promised the people some bets.
We did
last week, and what better time than to start the episode with the AudPod bets after seeing 2 Rangers games and the OHL play a first weekend.
Right. Let's go straight into gambling.
Right
into over-unders.
We will not be gambling, but also we will be gambling.
We will not be gambling.
Gambling with our pride.
Yes, exactly. All right, so I'll give you the over-under. Whatever you pick, I'm the house. I take the opposite.
Great.
And hopefully it all works out for you.
Yeah, it's going to go.
I mean, we should set stakes, but we didn't plan that.
No.
All right. Over-unders for the season. Coming in hot.
Yeah.
Big predictions. For Jack Pridham, over-under on goals, I have set at 36.5.
I hate that you're the host because they are great numbers. I'm going to go over. I think he's getting 40.
40 goals for Jack Pridham. You heard it here first.
You heard the 40 goals here.
Obviously, I'm rooting for Prids to score 50. I hope you win.
You
I
can
really, if you pick all the overs, I hope that you win
all of them.
All of them, yeah. Now we're moving on to points.
Yeah.
Cameron Reed points.
Yeah.
At 73.5.
I don't want to do this, but I'm going to go under.
Going under. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So he had 54 points last year.
I think he's going. You said 73.5.
73.5.
I would put him at 70. I think that's where he's going to end up.
All right.
Yeah.
Cool.
So I guess you're going over. What do you think he's going to get?
I think that's why I set the line there.
You think he's going to get 74?
I think he'll set right around 73.
Yeah.
So 73, 74 points,
Okay.
75 points. That's why I set the line there, Justin. Yeah. To make it hard. To make it difficult for you.
I see.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Team
Gambling is rigged against the people who are doing it?
Absolutely. The house, though, has a lot more statistical data to set these lines. In fact, it's almost guaranteed it's going to land somewhere right around there.
Yeah.
Barring injury or he stays up in the NHL or something like that.
Yeah.
Anyway, which we had a bunch of people return. So young men are coming back to Kitchener.
Just not Cameron Reed.
Yeah. Team shutouts. I set it at 5.5.
What did we have last year? We had 8?
7 or 8.
7 or 8?
Yeah, team shutouts.
Oh, man. I don't want to do this.
Was it 7 or 8?
Yeah, I think so.
I think so. Maybe, yeah. I'd have to quickly look, but...
I think you said 6.5?
No, I said 5.5.
Well, 5.5, that makes it harder.
It makes it really
Because
hard.
I felt like 6 is probably... So I guess I'm going over because I think it'll be 6.
You think it'll be 6?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Then we've got Matthew Lechar, Pims, penalties, penalty minutes. I got it set at 68.5.
What did you do last year?
He had, I will tell you right now, he had 62 in 43 games.
And what is your house line?
68.5.
Oh, he's going way over that.
You're going over? Okay.
Oh,
all
yeah.
right. Okay.
Ando's not back yet. Somebody's got to pick up those minutes.
Those box minutes.
Yeah. Also, I was looking at Ando's Ottawa Senators page today.
Yeah.
And he has the funniest. He's got this smirk, eyebrow raise.
I've seen it.
It's great.
Yeah. It's perfect. It's the werewolf photo.
Yeah.
That's a man with a spirit of a werewolf.
Yeah, totally.
Right there. Teen wolf.
Teen wolf.
Although he's not a teen now. He's an overager.
He's a man.
He's a man.
What's our next over-under?
Our next and final over-under is Rangers wins at 43.5.
Last year they got
47.
Yeah.
But that was...
It's insane.
That's insane. I didn't want to... I could have said 45.5, 44.5, but it seemed like it was...
I'm going over.
Going over. He's
Yeah.
going over. All right, perfect.
We're doing 48 this year.
48, baby. Let's get to 50 wins.
Let's
just do it. Just do it. If you get to 48, you might as well go to 50.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
100%. And London's terrible this year. So we're not going to lose those games.
Let's wait until everybody gets back before we start proclaiming things. What we can say is London is winless this year. Yeah. I was bummed they got a point.
Yeah.
See, Windsor, you let them have a point?
Yeah, come on.
Okay, come on.
We heard Windsor's the best, so
Yeah, everybody's on the...
I
actually heard Brantford was the best.
Not anymore. Okay, so we mentioned this. A bunch of guys are coming back. We've seen a couple of them already.
I know.
So we got Luca over at the Rangers posted an article today about, or a press update today about all the players that are being reassigned elsewhere.
Coming back.
First of all, Nicholson, Forrest, Cutt, and Hriskov have all been reassigned to their junior teams.
Right.
So they'll be gone for a while, or I'm not sure how that works.
Yeah,
but
I think you can designate guys that can come back. I'm not sure if that would not be in the release. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If they would have that designation. I don't know if this is just being outright sent back.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
I don't know either. Somebody tell us in the comments.
Somebody tell us in the comments. Somebody say, just read.
Yeah.
Just learn.
And then we have Lachar, Humphreys, Romano, Chromiak, Diarcolo, McNeil, and Kirsch are all back from camps. We saw Chromiak and McNeil this weekend, but
we did.
They're all back. I can't believe that the Islanders let Romano leave after that beautiful shootout goal that he got in the preseason game.
Which we'll put in right now if you're watching.
Yeah, it's
if
a
you're
stunner.
listening, just pull over to the side of the road, put the car in park.
No.
And then you need to bring this. No, this is how good this shootout goal is. This is how good it is.
No, I just want them to watch
be
it.
late. No, that's what I'm saying. Be late for where you're going. You're not understanding me. Pull the car over, put the car in park.
Yeah.
You need to now turn the video on.
What if you hit the person in front of you and that just stops you dead faster?
Just show them this video and all will be forgiven. Okay? But don't drive and watch the pod.
I see.
So pull over and watch. Now watch this clip here of Luca Romano scoring the best goal that you'll see maybe this year in the NHL shootout.
It might be.
However, I get it though. Like, you're not going to get a spot on the team because of a awesome shootout goal.
But it was a good highlight goal.
It was an awesome.
And it's a great way for people to learn about our dear friend Luca Romano.
Yeah, and I also just want him back this year, so I was not disappointed. I was like, cool. So you made a splash. Everybody knows the name now.
Yeah.
Come back for more seasoning.
Yes,
and
please.
if you need to make the jump next year, go ahead.
Yep. And then that leaves Elena's, Prids, Reed, and Andonovsky still MIA out in the world. We know Ando has a different deal than the other three, but
yeah, I saw
they're
it
still all out there.
I saw it somewhere that Pridham back, but I don't think that's true because that wasn't in the release today.
No, it said he's still at large with Chicago.
All right,
so.
at large.
Jack, which is great.
Are you okay?
Jack.
Well, I know he's okay.
Yeah,
he reacted to my Instagram story today, so I know he's okay. I know he's good.
Dear personal friend. It's not like last year when we had to beg people to let us know they're okay. It's like we just know.
Now it's like I could just check in on them. If you really had to, we could check in on them. I don't want to. We don't want to be those guys.
We're not those guys.
You know what though? There's a few of them that we could check in with their parents though.
Yes.
We could just go over their heads and be like, "Are they okay?"
Yeah. Just let them know we're thinking.
Shout out to the dads who reached out to us at the game.
At the game.
Yeah, we loved that. Told us a really nice story. It was just really, we just want to say bottom of our hearts that it took a little while, I think, for that to all sink in, especially that story, because we were frazzled where we were standing out there and doing our interviews.
Yeah.
But really grateful for just coming over and connecting and just saying that you appreciated the podcast. We appreciate you guys.
We appreciate you all. Yeah. Also to the dads that hung out with my parents who just were chatting. That was great.
Yeah, exactly.
Made their night too. Okay, Andrew. This is like real podcast business.
True.
We haven't done this in ages. Like,
we haven't.
Playoffs, like all this stuff. It's like game recaps. Friday night, home opener, season opener, Brantford Bulldogs at the Aud. You and I were there.
We sure were.
That was a 4-3 overtime win.
Yeah, and it wasn't your conventional 4-3 overtime win. It was your poetic ode to the reverse sweep overtime win, coming back from 3-0, starting the third period, backs against the wall, and then I gotta say that the fitness levels of these guys, it's no wonder you guys have the new gym, because they're making use of it, because they just outskated the Bulldogs. It was like, again, remember we talked about it being like a prize fight last year? As it got into the later rounds of the prize fight, the more well-conditioned athletes just took over. And they just skated circles around the guys in Brantford. And the thing was it was a 9-on-9 forward game. So there was a whole line missing from the teams.
Yeah,
both of them.
There's no excuses because both teams were missing
a full line.
Yeah,
full
top
line
guys.
of forwards.
Yeah, for sure. The first two periods on the Rangers side, it felt like there was some jitters. It just you're at home, so there's probably an extra little bit of nervousness.
And Brantford came out like really strong, like house on fire type. Like they came out looking to prove a point and assert dominance in the away rink and silence the crowd. But the great thing was the energy never really died down in the Aud.
You know why? Because our friend Jason Schabel
was playing
lights out,
dialed in.
There was a couple points. There was a rebound that he had no right in saving.
Yes.
And it was like, wait, who's in that? Is it the guy from last year? Or is it Jason Schabel?
Maybe
he
took some notes. He took some notes for sure.
Definitely.
It rubbed off. Yeah. And then there was another one where it was a pass out from behind the net, and it was a glove save crossing the net. That was just like, it should have went in, realistically.
And then there was another one when he lost his stick, and he made like an unbelievable pad save.
Yes.
It's like, dude.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, he kept the Rangers in this game for those first two periods.
Oh, yeah. You know what? He wears number 39, my favorite goalie of all time, as I've talked many times. Wore number 39, my favorite NHL goalie of all time. You can just guess. I won't say his name because I've said it before. Young Jay Schaubs was locked in.
Yeah.
It was, he earned that. He earned that win. What I will say is there was too many stars in that game. If there was an honorary fourth star in that game, it was definitely Jason Schaubel.
Yes. Oh, for sure. Yeah, the actual stars that they gave out, like
I understood.
You can't
them.
not give Tanner Lamb the first star because he scored the overtime winner.
Absolutely.
You can't not give Arquette, who got 3 points, and then Brantford also had a good game.
Yeah, and that goal that Joshua Avery scored was like beat Schaubel clean, and it was
it was just
absolute rocket snipe. Yeah. But let's talk a little bit about that third period.
Yeah.
They came out, like I said, they started skating circles around him, and Cameron Arquette, 4 minutes, 20 seconds into that period, gets him on the board, and then that's when you could feel that this team, again, this team never lost faith.
Yeah.
This team never stopped playing their game through the second, even though it was a little touch and go in the second. The third period, he gets that goal. He gets on the board with the assist to Hayden Ellis, who's been playing really well.
Yeah, for sure.
And you could feel it. All right, here we go.
Yeah.
Vintage Rangers, let's go. Then he goes and snipes one, like crazy angle. The second goal that Arquette had to make it 3-2.
Yeah.
He's like far right wing and just snipes it under the bar. There was only enough space to put the puck there, and he did it.
Totally.
And so now it's 3-2, and now it's all downhill for Brantford. Like you could feel that, like
the momentum,
and that was like 8 minutes into the period.
Yeah.
So there's still a lot of time. And then 15 minutes into the period, so like less than 5 minutes left, 4.5 minutes left, Tanner Lamb on the power play with might be the goal of the year.
Looking like Matthew Tkachuk against the Predators in that moment.
It was between the legs.
Yeah.
And not only that, received a pass, and he was facing the wrong way and just spun around and went between the legs and went roof daddy.
Yeah.
And it was just shocking. Like, it was one of those things that we saw at the far end of the rink, and I knew what I had seen, but I almost couldn't process that is what happened. I was like, I had like disbelief. Was that what happened? Did he just go between the legs to tie it up third period?
Oh, yeah.
Sure did. Tanner Lamb.
And there were other opportunities. Arquette almost got another goal in that third period.
Yeah.
And then Ellis almost got the fourth goal.
And I got to say, I got to mention Stark set Tanner Lamb up, and Arquette, he played really well.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, Stark played extremely well.
And
had that primary assist on that.
And that all paid dividends in the next game.
I knew they were going to win, too. But you know what I mean? Like,
you could
sometimes when teams fight back, you feel like the vibe after is, it's almost like this adrenaline dump, like we tied it up.
Yeah.
But it was like, okay, now we're going to get the knockout blow, which they did only 41 seconds into OT.
Yep.
Tanner Lamb does it again on a crazy, I said when we saw it, like, man, that defenseman had a family. He blew past him, to the point that, you can see that these guys are in such good condition already.
Yeah.
Like, they're like mid-season form. He gets past him, and as he's falling, it was picture perfect.
Yeah. Unbelievable shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was crazy. The Odd went nuts when he scored that.
Yeah.
Thanks to Logan for sending us the
great
ice
angle.
side clip of Lamb scoring this goal. Like, the Odd just lost it. We lost it too. We were there, so we were like,
we were
our mind.
That was like a fever dream.
Yeah,
like you and I are looking at each other. I can't believe this just happened again. And I said to you, are they going to be are these guys going to be cardiac kids all over again?
Yeah,
is this
maybe
going to be this all over again, where it's just never say die? We'll just drag you into deep water and we'll beat you the way that we're gonna beat you.
Yeah.
This is just the identity of this franchise.
This just might be it.
This organization is just this way.
It's exciting,
to
say the least. On the side of things, like, the first two periods were pretty rough shots-wise, but the Rangers really pulled it around in the third period. Like,
absolutely.
They really outshot them in the third period.
It was pure domination.
And
after a certain point in that second period, it started, you could tell the momentum had swung. You just didn't know if that 3-0 deficit was going to be too many goals.
But they were good. They were really disciplined. Like, they took one bench penalty. They took a too many men.
Yeah.
And that happens when there's jitters and stuff like that happening, and we don't know the lines.
They drew 5 penalties.
Yeah, for sure.
Right? So
Yep, and that just means they're getting their feet moving and all that sort of business. So yeah, it was a great night. I think the coaching staff and everyone should be really happy with the effort and the comeback. Just the fact that they don't give up. That's just
absolutely.
Yeah, we learned this last year. A lot of this team was around the team last year. A lot of the guys were around this team last year, and they know it.
These guys were the young guys, the youngest amongst them. Really, it says a lot that these guys have that same DNA.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, then on Saturday, we went to Erie, and Andrew and I did not go to Erie. We stayed home, and it was when it was a away game. We won 3-1. Andrew watching on Flow TV.
Yeah.
I was listening to Mike on the radio.
Yeah, there was some weird issues with the broadcast out of Erie. However, what I saw was it was hard to tell because the third period was dominated by Erie, but it was a lot of nothing shots.
Yes.
A lot of, don't get me wrong, like Schabel had to stand tall and do his job, but it wasn't necessarily high danger shots. Like they took volume shots is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
And Kitchener just boxed them out, and they had the 2-0 lead, and they said, you know what, we're not going to let anything in close, and we're just going to kind of kill time and that kind of thing. And I think that was the game plan is don't push, don't get tired and make a mistake and that sort of thing. Basically, there was nothing in the first period. Then the second period, there was broadcast issues, but I did see I missed the first goal because of broadcast issues, but I've seen it since. I heard it when it happened because I got Mike on the speaker and I've got the TV muted and I've got it all set up. And Hayden Ellis scored a nifty power play. Nifty, there's that word again.
Oh, we're nifty.
We're nifty. Hayden Ellis scored a nifty power play goal, which was great. Nice little release. He's got a great shot. I think he's got a lot more confidence in his shot this year already. He scored a lot in preseason, and here he is again on the score sheet in this game.
Yeah. And when we saw some flashes of him in the first game too, like
absolutely, yeah,
for sure. I think he's going to be a great sort of. I know he's not new, but I think he's going to find his game really quickly this year. That's what it feels like.
And then our boy Tony Stark, Iron Man
himself.
Yeah, what can I say about this guy? I think that this guy, he played in the playoffs a bit last year, didn't look out of place. I think that this guy there's no way he's on the team. He has made the team. He is on the team. You
don't get 3 points on the second game and then get cut.
And having a point in the first game. Like like he proved he belongs. This one was shorthanded. This was a crazy goal.
Yeah.
A defenseman blows a tire, and the puck somehow ends up on a fan shot back to where it needs to be, and Cameron Arquette recovers it
just there
and passes it to Stark, who just went to where he needed to go. Again, it's really hard to describe this goal, but it was an unbelievable goal just because everything worked out. But because these guys are in position.
Yeah.
That's the thing, right? Is if you're not in position and you're not following the play and you're not going like, where do I go? Where do I go to the soft spot side of the net? Then that doesn't happen. If you're puck watching, that happens a lot with teams, is they puck watch in the offensive zone because there's just weird stuff happening and you're like, oh, I'm out of. If I had been over there, that's an easy goal, which it was.
Yeah, it was.
So I'm impressed. That was shorthanded. It was nice to see a shorthanded goal in our favor. I don't know if you remember last season. It started
our
rough.
Power plays, we had negative goal differential.
It started rough.
Yes. Yeah, we got a power play goal. We got a shorthanded goal in this game.
Yeah, and an even strength.
Yeah.
Empty netter.
And an empty netter. Yeah, no regular goals.
No regular goals, no.
No, but it seemed like the Rangers were more in control of this game. They weren't putting up crazy shots. Like, the shots look really imbalanced if you just look at the shot totals.
Yeah.
It was like 30-18 or something like that.
It felt, you know what, it's a long road trip at like late at night to get there. I think they went right after the game, is what I was understanding, so they could just get up there. I just think that's a hard turnaround to start the season that way.
Yeah.
I think they're much better than Erie. I just think that this was 9 forwards. It wasn't their best hockey, but it was good enough to get it done. And I'm going to be honest, Jason Schabel just played lights out all weekend.
Yes, for sure. OHL goaltender of the week.
Exactly.
So, and
easy.
We know why.
Yeah, easy.
Okay, yeah. So speaking of the week, terrible segue.
Speaking of the week,
the week behind 3 stars. Andrew, who's your first star of our first two games?
First star, not third star. Oh yeah, we do this way. We do it the opposite than they do it at the games.
Correct.
We go first star.
Okay, what's your third star? It's a brand new season.
It's true. We can do whatever we want.
Andrew, who's your third star?
Okay. All right. My third
You didn't
star.
have any of this prep, did you?
No, I did. I haven't decided. I was waiting till the very end to decide my order.
Okay.
Because I wanted to talk through it.
Okay.
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 My third star is Cameron Arquette.
Oh, okay.
All right. I think that it's almost like it's a tie for
Yeah.
second star, but I'm going to give it to Arkie because I feel like I'm not doing it where I'm second guessing. I'm just doing like third star, just
Yeah.
like a shout out. Arkie, I felt like he was going to be this good.
Yeah.
So that might be a little on me.
Yeah.
That I'm not as surprised because I just think he was taking such incredible strides at the end of last season, and then I knew that he was going to be like a guy on this team. But I'm going to give him the third star just because the other two are just a little bit. What they contributed was almost a little bit more important, even though Arkie got it started in the first game.
Yeah, yeah.
Who's your third star?
No, that's all great. My third star is Stark.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, 3 points, 2 goals and assists against Erie, and like we said, his presence was known in that first game. He didn't get any points on the board, but like he was a part of that comeback. He looked great all weekend, and then he just shone in that Erie game.
Love that Stark gets a shout out. Shout out.
And who's your second star?
My second star is Tanner Lamb. Because Tanner Lamb scored literally probably the best goal that you're going to see all year.
Yeah.
Just because it's not going to get remembered as the best goal that you saw all year because it happened too early in the year.
Yeah, it happened right at the beginning.
But we're going to be able to put it up against any goal that's scored this year in the league.
It's remarkable.
And the crazy thing is the game winner that he scored was probably a all-time Tanner Lamb goal.
Yeah.
And it wasn't even the best goal he scored in the game.
In the game.
So, all-time highlight reel goal for him.
His highlight reel is going to be this game.
2 of those, those 2 goals have to go on his highlight reel.
Yeah, for sure.
If Tanner Lamb's dad is watching or mom and makes the tape, which I know I would if I had a son doing this, those 2 are going on there. Yeah,
for sure.
Who's your second star?
It's Schabel.
Yeah, there you go.
Tender of the week, 938 save percentage. They put on all the OHL stuff. They put 2.00 goals against average, but he played 40 seconds in an overtime, so his goals against average is actually 1.99.
Below 2. That's
his actual stat. So just everybody out there, I'm paying attention.
Yeah.
Schabel, less than 2 goals against average.
Absolutely.
He looked unreal. I know he let in 3 goals in that first game, but they were all legit goals. 100%. Like there was no, and he saved about 5 more.
Yeah,
in that
he could have been getting blown out.
Yeah, it could have been 8.
That's all. That's like realistically, if it could have been 5 or 6 to 1.
Yeah.
In that game, like going into,
and there would have been no need for a comeback because they would have never been able to come back. So he kept them in that game, and then. Obviously, against Erie, he was like a brick house.
Oh, for sure.
Brick wall?
Brick wall.
Brick wall.
Brick wall, a house made of brick walls.
Cool.
Yeah.
Who's your first star?
Well, you won't get any pushback from me because Jason Schabel is my first star.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you why. Maybe his stats are impressive, but and you could make an argument for the 3 players that we've talked about so far besides Schabel.
Yeah.
However, Jason Schabel is coming in here after the GROAT, Jackson Parsons.
Yeah.
All right? There's a whole vibe all summer we're hearing. The Rangers are going to be really good. They're going to score a lot of goals. But here's the thing.
Yeah.
Goaltending.
No.
And not talking bad about him.
No, because he's young.
But exactly. But saying, but he's young. You can't really carry a crease.
We need someone more experienced.
He can't carry the mail this year because we need to bring in somebody. And they did.
Yeah, they did.
But I think that this net is going to be much more 50-50 than anybody would have expected. I think that realistically, Christian Kirsch didn't come here to be a backup.
No.
Not an overager, but as a 19-year-old. Bottom line is he's going to get his starts.
Yeah.
He's in San Jose training camp, or he was, and he's very talented.
Yep.
But Jason Schabel made a statement saying, listen, I'm here and I'm getting more reps this year.
Yep.
Bottom line.
Yeah, Jason Schabel also doesn't want to back up, so there's going to be a fight for the crease, and I love that. I think that's the best.
Great.
That's the best possible scenario for us.
Is pushing each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially because this could be a multi-year back and forth. Like,
it's true.
That's where we're at right now.
Yeah.
Like, this isn't like one of them isn't going away next year. This is
Kirsch could be here next year.
They could both be here next year, and this could just be our reality. Which
this could just be a tandem, like the way that
like
London
Swayman and Allmark
and London last year benefited from having Elliott and Medvedev. This is what we could be in for.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a winning strategy for sure.
It is.
Okay, my first star, I couldn't decide. So I put Arquette and Lamb together.
Perfect. Because they
worked with each other.
Oh, so good.
It was the chemistry between the two of them was amazing.
So good. And throw in Ellis, honorable mention
for sure,
because he was on that line.
Yeah. The whole line was great, but the Arquette and Lamb,
those two just
whatever was going on Friday.
Yeah,
unbelievable.
Yeah. I want to do a couple of special shout-outs to Alex Forrest and Evan Nicholson.
Yeah,
I thought that they both played really well.
Yep.
I thought Alex Forrest got himself into some trouble spots just because he's a young player, and it's hard with Brantford. They were checking hard back of the net, and he just powered through it, and he didn't let it get to him, and he didn't make a huge mistake, and the puck didn't end up in the net.
Yep.
So I just want to say it's really hard. I think it's much harder as a defenseman to come in and play right away.
Yeah.
But both those guys played really well, and
Forrest set up that almost goal in the third period that almost put the Rangers up without going to overtime.
Yeah.
He set that one up for Ellis.
Yep.
So really great, like just awareness of what's going on for us was great. Like I love seeing him already.
Definitely. And another shout out to our boy Western Cameron.
Oh yeah.
In the Erie game, stood up for his teammate. Andrew McNeil took a bad shot. Hopefully he's okay.
Yeah.
Weston Cameron said, this isn't going to fly. He's that kind of character guy. He's that kind of guy that you want on your team. And it feels a bit like preseason still. It's not preseason.
Yeah.
So that fight counts against his number of fights, right? So it's early to be scrapping, but you see that kind of a hit, you have to do something about
Take care of it.
And he had a good tilt, and he's a tough kid.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, I like that guy. Okay, next week, we only play 2 games again.
Yeah.
I really like this easing into the season.
Me too.
Last year, it was so many games right at the beginning, and I'm like, okay.
I know. And it also started later.
Yes.
So it starts earlier this year.
Yeah, this is all better.
It's wacky.
OHL, thumbs up.
Yeah.
Okay, so Friday night, we're at home against Erie. So we just saw them on Saturday. It is First Responders Appreciation Night.
It is.
So go appreciate your first responders. They're very important.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so Erie, I don't need how much do we have to talk about Erie? We just saw them.
It's true.
They hopefully all
but
the
they
same
couldn't
things
beat us without all these guys who will be back for this game. Realistically, I'm taking the Rangers every time because I'm a biased fan, but I just think at this point now we can't get complacent just because you went into Erie and you were tired on a back-to-back and you beat them once.
They also played the night before, so
for sure.
This is the thing.
So,
it's like they're going to come into Kitchener. They're going to be fresh. They're going to be
maybe
a little unhappy that they lost.
Oh, they are, because at the end of the game they brought that little brother energy all over again, which I wasn't gonna say a word about it.
But they bring it on themselves.
And then at the end of the game, with like seconds left on the clock, they wanted to cause trouble, and you're like, you had all game.
Yeah,
you're going to lose. It was after the empty netter was scored, which was a beautiful effort by Stark, by the way. The empty netter was all effort.
Yeah,
and all again conditioning. These guys are just in such good shape.
New gym. I tried working out there, and they kicked me out.
I was going to say, I pulled every muscle in my right leg.
Yeah. Every
left leg. I don't know what it was.
Both legs.
Both legs hurt, so I can't tell you.
Andrew wheeled in here on this chair that he's sitting on.
That's true. That's true.
And then on Saturday, we go to Owen Sound.
We do.
Owen Sound looking like a little bit better of a team.
That's what they say.
They moved up the power rankings this week. They were not on them, and now they are. So
perfect. Here's the thing: Owen Sound played above their weight last year.
Yeah,
they were a fringe team, but they gave the Rangers a little bit of trouble.
Yep.
So I think Owen Sound has improved, and they'll probably have more guys back by then.
Yep.
And it'll be a hard fought, I think, battle the way it was every time they played.
Yeah. Yeah, we're
division rivals.
We're in that super weird time where it's like, because we're missing guys, it's really hard to preview these games.
Yeah.
You look at a roster, I'm like, I don't know if this is going to be the same.
Yeah, exactly.
Saturday.
It's just who will come back, who will play.
So for right now, we're just keeping it loose with the previews. We'll get better.
We will. We will. Wait, listen, we're easing into this too.
Yeah.
Okay.
we got some thank yous to throw out. Ken Bourne,
do?
Director of Branding and Marketing. We had a branding and marketing meeting at the Odd on
We
Friday
sure
night.
did.
So new ideas coming in. Hey, if you want to see something happen with the AudPod, if there's something you're like, I wish they did this, like, let us know.
Let us know. There's only one way for you to let us know, and that is either social media
So one way.
or email. But you have to just use your computer, is
Yeah.
basically. Or I guess if
Or
you
your
saw
phone,
us at the
or
yeah,
you
or
can
your phone.
stop us when you see us
Or
in public.
At the Odd, you
We're-
could say you guys should do this.
Yeah.
Now, we can't promise you that we will do it,
No.
but we will
We-
always listen to suggestions.
We love suggestions. We
Yes.
love hearing what you guys are craving, like what you want around the Rangers. That we are fans. We're not like insiders, but we're happy to chat about things and talk about different things around this team. So just let us know what you're thinking.
We do have media credentials, though.
We do have press passes.
Yeah.
Of course, we got to thank our prodigal producer, Liam.
The Phenom.
Tim!
Tim.
Thank you, Tim.
Tim.
You
I
know
love-
that Tim fixes our audio when our audio is bad.
I
So
love you, Tim.
We didn't need him last week. We sounded
No,
great.
No. I
We
think
didn't even
we've-
use the
I think
AI
we
cleaner.
figured it out.
Yeah. You say that, and then we'll just.
Oh,
screw it
yeah.
up.
We will screw it up. Tim,
Yeah.
you will fix something.
I was worried that the power was going to go out tonight, and then we would have to figure out how to get it off our phones.
If we were recording during that crazy storm.
Oh, it might have gone out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Of course, we're going to thank the Kitchener Public Library.
The home away from home.
Indeed. And Andrew, how do you find us on the social medias?
You can find us on Instagram and TikTok at The Odd Podcast. You can also send us an email at theoddpodcast@gmail.com. We'd love to hear from you. You can find us on YouTube. Just type in The Odd Pod or Kitchener Rangers will come up in the search bar.
We're there.
We've made it into the algorithm very slightly,
Please.
but we're there.
I now understand why all the content creators in the world say these things. Please can subscribe and comment on our videos. It's actually helpful.
Yes, if you are
so helpful.
If you're a diehard Odd Podience member, an Odd listener, listen, I know it's annoying, but if you just leave even just like an emoji comment, it's a huge help.
It is.
I don't know why, but it is.
It is. And also, YouTube has implemented this new thing called hype points. I don't even know how to find it, but it exists. If you can give us some hype, that would be awesome.
Give us some hype.
We're low hype on the hype, but we'd love the hype. And Andrew, as always, you can find us at...
Well, on Friday, you can find us at the Kitchener Memorial Auditorium.
See you at the Odd.